The Philippines is well known for its gorgeous tropical beaches and unspoiled natural beauty, but it is the people who dwell on its robust land who make the country so charming. Filipinos have a distinct identity that is unlike any other. Their sincere hospitality is well known around the globe, attracting visitors from all over the world. Their eccentricities, humorous features, and strange qualities make them a beloved nation among foreigners. Welcome to Earth Encore. Today, let us count down the 10 unusual or funny habits of some Filipinos. Number 10. Lip compass. Have you ever gotten lost in the Philippines and wondered how to find your way back home? Just expect a Filipino pouting their lips to tell you the direction. Have you ever been looking for something and asked a Filipino friend where you could find it? Don't ever expect an elaborate response, but instead, a huge snout pointing to its direction. Mouth pointing in the Philippines is a typical technique used to indicate a physical direction or to instruct someone to look at something. So next time going to the Philippines, just leave your compass behind and rely on the mouth pursing of Filipinos. Number 9. Rice, rice, and more rice. Have you ever dated a Filipina? If you haven't, we will give you a short list on the things you will need to consider. Number 1. Love her. Number 2. Just take care of her. Number 3. Always prepare a sack of rice for her. Yes, I am not even joking. Filipinos love rice. In fact, it is a staple food in the Philippines. Just try to visit any food establishments in the Philippines. You could see a huge pot full of rice and restaurants that offer unlimited rice. Or just even try to look at the Filipino kitchen. You could see a rice cooker being plugged in several times in a day. Before we proceed, don't forget to subscribe to our channel or this spider will crawl on your face during your sleep. Number 8. One day millionaire. Do you know someone who spent all of her paycheck in just one day and wait for another 30 days for her next salary? If you don't, just visit this country. Some Filipinos are spending money impulsively for a day or a few days and ended up with nothing with the rest of the days. You need a proof? Try to observe during the release of 13th month pay. You could see Filipinos getting their hair rebonded and having their braces on their teeth on display. Number 7. Filipinos are so friendly. Filipinos are the nicest people in the world. They are so welcoming and very friendly. In fact, some historians believed that Filipino ancestors even offered help to the first Spanish invader during 15th century to fill their boats with golds and goods. And even up to these days, Filipinos will offer their own bed and chose to sleep on the cold, hard floor. Number 6. Dr. Google. A friend of mine once came to me certain that she has a brain tumor. As she explained, it began with a severe exhaustion. When asked about how she found out about her condition, she looked directly into my eyes and said, Dr. Google. Despite the risk of unnecessary stress and discovery of erroneous or even possibly hazardous information, Filipinos routinely use the internet to find medical diagnosis. What's the reason? The doctor's consultation is so pricey, and even laboratory tests will cost you a lot of money. But whatever the reasons might be, we have to take care of our health and ask for a professional help. Number 5. Amazing copycats. Last week, as I was walking down our street, one of our neighbors sells some banana Q. Because he was the only one selling on the corner at that time, his goods were sold out very fast. What do you think had happened next? Did he earn a lot of money and become a successful businessman? Or did he open another branch on another street? Guess what happened? Everybody in our neighborhood the next day sells the same banana queue to compete. Amazing, right? Number 4. Leaving a small piece of wood on a plate. For decades, people have debated whether it is more polite to eat every last crumble on your plate or to leave a few nibbles. The answer is heavily influenced by each country's customs and traditions. While leaving food on the plate is considered rude in certain parts of the world, it is regarded unrespectful and moreover the sole appropriate way in other countries like the Philippines. In this country, no matter how tasty the foods are, expect a few or a piece left on the plate. I guess Filipinos are still not a devoted member of #CleanPlate Club. Number 3. Peeing politely. The elementals in Filipino folklore range from giants smoking tobacco to little grumpy old men dwelling in anthills. Many Filipino children's childhoods are filled with stories about these creatures that arouse both fascination and horror. Even when peeing, you must be courteous by announcing your presence and asking them to step aside or saying, "Tabi tabi po," as a preventive action to avoid accidentally stepping on them, maybe hurting them, or gravely offending them by peeing on their faces. And believe me, you don't want it to happen. Number 2. Blaming the ghost. Let's face it, the humble multo or ghost is our go-to creature whenever something ominous occurs, so it merits a place on this list. Have you experienced an unexpected gust of wind blowing on your skin? It's not just a wind, but it's multo. Or perhaps the flickering lights in your room during your sleep. It's not just a short circuit, it's multo. How about that unsettling presence at night when you're by yourself? It's multo. And how about those things that are currently behind you? Just subscribe to our channel and pray it's not multo. Number 1. Human CCTV. In our neighborhood, security is our top priority. We don't just rely on guards or dogs or CCTV, but we are relying to our concerned neighbors who scan the lives of everybody. You want to know the details of one's life or how one person gets so wealthy, or you want to know the latest tea of the day? Just ask Aling Marites, who have a copy of their biographies. Do you agree on our list? Let us know in the comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you like this type of video. Until next time, goodbye.